The top goal is to be best in AFC at the things Indonesia can be best at. We have a unique ability to be tactically the best in AFC. Yeah, I mean, preparing for AFC is the goal. I mean, we have 2030, which is the overview. And as I've said to anyone that will listen, we have three key goals. One is to create a high-performance system that will support World Cup qualification. So that's constantly upskilling every department within our team structure to equip them with the skills, the tools, the knowledge, and the experiences. The second goal is to recruit more Tier 1 and Tier 2 players, and whether that Tier 1 being playing in the top 5 leagues in the world, Tier 2 being playing just outside of those leagues, and whether that's by trying to accelerate our players here in Indonesia and springboard their careers through the national team to try and get them into those top leagues, or whether it's, recruiting those diaspora players that can represent our country. That's an important thing, because all of my research in how teams qualify for the World Cup and then be successful, it's about the number of Tier 1 and Tier 2 players that you have in your squad, and the depth of your squad is important. And then the last one is, the top goal is to be best in AFC at the things Indonesia can be best at. And that's something we're learning with our diaspora player group, who have some real understanding from their formations in the Netherlands and their experiences in Europe. We have a unique ability to be tactically the best in AFC. So this is something we think we can be best at. We also think we can be best at the atmosphere we create here in Jakarta, that this place becomes, in Indonesia, a fortress, that we are never beaten here. Nobody wants to come here. We want to create that city of dread, that country of dread. And that's not only the atmosphere and energy that the crowd bring, but it's the style of football we play here, that AFC teams do not want to come to Indonesia. And we can be best at the sport science. I mean, I think Dr. Milan is bringing some experience from Canada, because we had to bring players from Europe to play in Canada, which was a 10, 12, 15, 20-hour journey at times, similar to Indonesia, with our players outside. I think that was an element of creating, we call it a Formula One pit stop. So the players, when they arrive in Indonesia, and the preparation prior to coming in, all of the work we do before they even land here, it's like the car pulling into the pit stop and everyone being ready to give it what it needs to perform. I think we have some real experience in that, and we can be best in AFC at that as well. So we've been clear that we want to be best at certain things. We can't beat Japan in certain areas, their player pool. We can't beat them in their investment and other things, but we can be better than them in certain areas. And we did that with the USA and Mexico. We became better in certain areas in Canada until we overtook them. So this is our mission. 1, be best in AFC at things we can be best at. 2, more Tier 1, Tier 2 players more often. And 3, the high performance foundation, systems, structure, processes, people that can qualify our country. They're the 3 things I get out of bed and work on every single day to help us be successful. No, I think the belief from the fans is everything. They have to to give us that belief. Their belief is a huge part of the motivation and the passion that we can then emit in games. So that belief is everything. We know our job is to ensure the fans trust that our effort will always be everything for them. And that's the one commitment that we will always give to our fans, and I will ensure that our players and our staff will give everything, maximal effort in every game. In all of our preparation, maximal effort. Nobody comes to Indonesia for a holiday. Nobody here, players, staff, are on vacation. This is 280 million reasons why we turn up, get out of bed, because our job is to change this country forever by the success that we have in a football jersey. And we know the power of our performance and what it can do for people, and we commit to that. So if the fans believe and they breathe that belief in us, we will give maximal effort, but that belief can take you to that next level. And that's something we will thrive on. So we're hoping as many fans as possible will come to Saudi Arabia. I met the head of the fan base in Saudi Arabia while I was there. Spent a little bit of time with them, which was nice, because to feel that support already, I think we know we're going to have an army on the road, you know, helping us to go further than anyone's gone before in this tournament. And that's the dream I'm pushing with this group.